Step into the vibe, oh yeah. Feel the rhythm rise high, we're living life. Let's fly, off tap life. Sky's the limit, no shy. Ooh, off tap life.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing, join the family. Absolutely love to have you guys. TROYE SIVAN. We're about to dive into some TROYE SIVAN. He's an Australian singer. We did one of his reactions a couple years ago or so ago. And so this just popped up on my notification screen. I get a lot of things that pop up and I was like, TROYE SIVAN, I think I've done him before. I'm pretty sure I reacted to him, and I went and checked my previous videos, and I did. I reacted to him a couple years ago or so. And yeah, he's an Australian singer, and this is one of his new singles, I guess. I don't know when this came out actually, but must be pretty new. 1 year ago. Guess it's not that new. Guess we're late to the party. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and check it out because I think the last song, if I remember, that I did react to his was pretty awesome. So without further ado, for me and all of you, TROYE SIVAN, let's get off tap.
Everybody loves you, baby. You should trademark your face. Running on the block to be around you, but baby, I'm first in place.
Alright, quickly, can we take a moment to appreciate, I love the vocals already, right off the back. Beautiful voice, beautiful tonality. These are the things that make a great song. The melody is just such a vibe, man. It's just got that chilled, laid back type of vibe. Very cool, very just, oh my gosh, like just because of his voice, I think that's adding to the whole overall feel of the song. It's just very beautiful. I love this. It's just chilled, it's laid back, but it's got a nice little groove happening. The beat is just on point. And yeah, man, so far the visuals as well, like I enjoy just watching a video that's like more thought-provoking. Like some effort's been put into this video to help tell the story. You can tell off the back, like it's just not just a regular video. It's a bit more artsy, you know. I feel that already from the back. All right, anyways, blah 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 blah. Let's keep going. Let's let him cook some.
Face card, no cash, no credit. Yes, God, don't speak, you said it.
Oh, and I also want to mention, just you should trademark your face. That's a line. I like that. I like that. I heard that earlier. This is what it's like. So when you've got a obvious songwriter, right? Because there's, as an artist myself, as someone who writes, who's, you know, sings, produces all that stuff, you guys, blah, 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 you guys who know, but yeah, anyways. The thing is that we love to really write music that is conveying our feelings, to be able to express ourselves, to release what's, you know, kind of deep down inside and stuff like that. And that's what we do as artists. We love to do that. Music is our release. Music's sometimes easier for us to say things that we just can't say easy when we're just speaking, but in music, through a song, we're able to kind of tell our story, you know what I mean? I feel like this is songwriting 101 going on here already from the first just moment. Trademark your face. That's a line, man. That's bars. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Look at you. Skip the application interview. Sweet like marabou.
Also, I'm pretty sure that that one guy is from Sabrina. What's his name? It'll come to me. Let's keep going.
Look at you. Give me a call if you ever get lonely. I'll be like one of you girls or homies. Say what you want, don't keep it a secret. You got the key to my heart and you need it. Give me a call if you ever get desperate. I'll be like one of
Right. I'll be like one of your girls. That's Troy. Okay, and very beautiful. Obviously, you can tell, you can see what I'm seeing. So freaking shout out to Troy for freaking just being able to be in the moment and be able to be like, I'm going to tell my story and I'm going to do everything I need to help my, story be told, how I'm feeling inside. You listen to part of the lyrics already, and I caught the part where he's like, I'll be one of your girls, obviously, and it's the title of the song, so that's basically playing a big part of this. But it's also like, I'll be one of your homies, so kind of even saying, if, and there's something about if you're desperate or something, give me a call, wherever. So I'm getting the feeling like this is, again, as an artist, as someone who writes music, again, I feel what he's doing here is expressing something that's probably been bothering him, probably on his mind, something that is really, kind of a deep little thing that like, he's like, man, I need to release this. I need to say something, because this is how I'm feeling. And it's really hard to always put what we creative types really feel, put it into words. It's not always easy to do, it's not the easiest thing, it's but music somehow is our voice, it allows us to kind of feel a bit even more protected and freer to speak what we're really feeling and to say those things through songs. Sometimes we can only do it through a song, you know what I mean? And if you look at this song, definitely so, because the lyrics and the songwriting that's taken place mixed the visuals of the actual music video, you can see that the story is being told fully in sync. They're complementing each other, and that is so cool. Again, I thought it from the very beginning, like this is a song that he's got something to say, and he wanted to take a moment to really make sure that the message was put out properly, no matter what it took. And that would have taken a lot of work for him to be able to, present himself so absolutely flawlessly, like this gorgeous, amazing woman. And, just, he's obviously blessed, very beautiful looking guy, and, now very beautiful looking girl as well. So, shout out to Troy, man. Much respect, Troy, if you're watching this. Good job. I love this. And I love that you, again, not afraid to just be who you are, be yourself, and do what you want to do. Don't care what anyone else has to say about it, man. That's how you got to roll. I love that, respect that. That's how I am. And I love that you're, definitely just doing your thing. Mad respect. Let's go.
Everybody wants you, baby. Everybody.
Ooh, I love
you
this.
shouldn't show that way. But nobody wants you better.
Even just the little finger movements, the mannerisms, like everything is completely just polished, man. Like, wow. And shout out to Sabrina guy. What's his name? I know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. If you're a Sabrina fan, you would know his name. But give me a second. I'm thinking.
Baby, let me plead my case. Face card, no cash, no credit. Yes, God, don't speak, you said it. Look at you, pop the culture iconography, standing right in front of me. Look at you.
Woo, that's fire. Give me a call if you're ever feeling lonely. I'll be your homie, or I'll be like one of the girls. So basically, this is, okay, yeah. I feel like, his name is Ross, by the way. Boom, just came to me. His name is Ross. I knew it'd come to me. But look, here's the thing, man. Like, as much as this song is dope, like, I mean, it's got a great vibe. It's just really pleasant on the ears, pleasant on the eyes too. I mean, very visually beautiful. They was like, let's get all the beautiful people together for this video. Let's just find them all and put them in this video. How many beautiful people you want? All of them. It's like that. But here's the thing, is that you look, this matter of fact, look where I've stopped at this picture right here of Troy. and you can see he's got sadness in his eyes. So to be able to, again, express what you're really feeling, like this is more than just a song. He didn't just make a song because he just felt like, hey, I just want to make a top, 10 song or something like that. Let's just put something out there just so that we can meet our requirements. When you sign to a record label, again, I was signed to Sony, so speak from experience. When you sign to a label, you've got commitments, you've got requirements, they got things that you want, that you have to do, X amount of albums and singles and etc. and whatever. But when you have a real artist, when you have someone who's actually really connected to the music, someone who's really about it, someone who is actually writing their own music, actually seeing the vision and having that creativeness inside of them, that they know exactly how they want the story to unfold, because it's not just a story, it's a story of their life, from real experience, from real pain, from real emotion. And you can see that right there, even just this image. You look at Troy's eyes and you can see his pain. You can see that there's just like this real feeling of sorrow, deepness, hurt. So as beautiful as this all is, there's a lot of beauty in this. Obviously visually beautiful. Music is just beautiful, to my ear holes. I'm listening to this and I just hear just amazing tonalities, amazing array of musics. Everything is laid out perfectly, composed and layered flawlessly. Production values like to the sky, like just everything about this. This is I don't know how this song ever did this. This is not something that I can't believe I don't know this song, to be honest. Like, I really wish that I would have kept on doing more Troy stuff when we did, that other song of his that I did a while ago. Check out my previous vids, by the way, if you guys want to see that reaction. But there's certain artists that are just really here to really, impact you in such a way that it leaves you just feeling, again, this deeper relationship. When you're able to create that bond and that communication with your audience. As, again, artists, we want that. That's what we're craving. We're craving that our music is able to find, those ears that maybe are going through the same thing as we are. They're experiencing the same thing. Maybe you've got that same pain, that same story. Maybe you've been there before. Maybe there's someone that you've liked, that you wanted to be with, and you were willing to do whatever it took to be with them. And you know what? That's relatable to me. I'm going to tell you guys a story when this is done, because I actually feel like this is so relatable. I can tell you guys a few of my own personal stories. But anyways, let's let Troy continue to cook, because I'm enjoying this song. I really am. But it's a reaction video, so I gotta react. This is what's coming to me. But yeah, I gotta tell you guys something that will make you guys kind of understand how why this song, I just get it. I get it, because I've been there. Let's roll. I'll tell y'all later. Hold on, keep it going. Subscribe, by the way. Do that. Comment and like, if you don't mind, please. Thank you.
Say what you want, don't keep it a secret. You got the key on my heart, I need it. Give me a call if you ever get desperate. I'll be like one of your
Britney Spears. I would get like Britney vibes, man. I could tell you something. He would have done a lot of research, a lot of homework, a lot of choreography went into this, a lot of training to get everything so flawlessly, and obviously, again, you're as strong as your team, so definitely had a good team to help him get this song right. And as people for vision, as we are as artists, we have a vision, and we this is how I want this to look. I want it to look exactly like this. I want it to be like this. We want to bring our story to life, right? In this instance, this story, I feel like it's one of those stories that already has a life of its own, that this is based on real events. And I've actually, been like in that situation where you feel like, man, whatever it takes, I'll do whatever it takes, that kind of feeling. I'll share that later. Anyways, let's let him finish. I keep saying I'm gonna let him finish, and then I stop and talk. But hey, it's reaction video. I don't know. Deal with it. Let's go, Troy. Bring it home for us. Finish cooking. Wow. Bravo, 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 bravo.
Good, not bad.
Absolutely incredible song. I mean, this is probably, definitely, easily one of my favorite songs, period, right now. Like, I think this is definitely in my top 5 reactions I've done in the past year. I'm gonna say that. I'll say past 2 years. Man, I'll say past 3 years. I love this song. This is my vibe. I love this. This is my jam right here. Absolutely love it. Beautiful vocals, beautiful songwriting, beautiful storytelling, beautiful visuals. Everything is just all in sync, perfectly just summed up to be about a person who, and this. Let me do some storytelling for you right now. So, a person who has gone above and beyond to be with someone, including being, one of the girls, right? Now, I'm going to take from this things that I don't know. I'm just going to, so work me if I say anything that's not exactly right. Please forgive me. I don't mean anything, ill will towards anyone, or I don't mean to assume. I don't want to make assumptions, but based on how I feel, because I've been through this kind of stuff as a lesbian experienced person that has done, I could tell you some crazy stories. I'm going to tell you one, but I will tell you that I feel Troy, right? I feel like he might be, talking about a guy, right? Because you think I'll be, I could be one of your homies, right? That's like guy talk, right? I'll be one of your homies, yo, one of my homies, yeah. So I think it's a guy, and I could be one of your girls. So if you think about it, so a guy who is a straight guy, right? He's got homies. He's got, he's got girls, because he's into girls, right? And then here's Troy, probably, and this is what happens. Matter of fact, I know I'm right about this. Check this out. So there's a lot of times in life where, as a girl, when you're going out and you're into girls, which I'm into girls, so you go out and you see a girl and you think, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, and you want to hook up with said girl. You're like, yo. But here's the problem, is that not every girl is, a lesbian or into girls. Forget all about the labels. I personally think that just to be people are people and shouldn't matter anything. Love is love, as they say. But just to tell the story, to help it, kind of, bring what I think Troy is portraying here and what Troy is saying. So we see people, and because you gotta know, mainstream the planet, most people are more into what is considered the norm, right? Boy and girl, girl and boy, that kind of story, right? So that's the masses. So pretty much, if you're like a boy that wants to be with a girl, you could probably go up to pretty much 80% of the population, maybe. I don't know what the exact percentages, but big chunk of the population, you go up to them, chances are they're probably going to be your way inclined, right? But when you are a lesbian, or when you are gay and you are wanting to hook up with someone that you think is, yeah, that's someone I would really love to get to know, to be, possibly in a meaningful relationship with, there's a good chance that they're not that way inclined, right? And more times than not, you find yourself, wishing upon a star that they will give you the opportunity to be able to, so that you can break down those barriers and those walls and kind of show them and say, hey, look, I'm still just a beautiful person. Like, forget about the outside. Look inside. Look deeper. Let me give you an opportunity, or let me give me an opportunity to show you that I can be just as much of anything that you need. If you just give me an opportunity to show you, like, get past the visuals, get past the outwards, look deeper, right? So, you've got this situation where you got Troy here in this video, and Troy, is probably like, there's a guy and he's like, yo, want to hook up? And then unfortunately this guy is probably, really not that way inclined. He's like just some straight dude, whatever. But that being said, a lot of straight people who say they're straight, a lot of times they are bi-curious. They're a bit curious about, I wonder what it would be like to be with a guy or be with a girl if you're lesbian or if you're gay, whichever way you go. There's people who are curious, and that's one of my stories, right? Like, I think probably most of my girlfriends that I've been with in my life, they weren't lesbians. So, like, they weren't into girls, but I managed to show them, because, you got to know how to work it. To show them that, hey, being with a girl, it ain't that different from being with a guy or anything like that, especially if you, just take a moment to look past the exterior and get to know someone where it matters the most, right? Because what's on the inside that matters the most. People say this, but a lot of people don't really believe it, but it is what's on the inside that should matter more than anything else, right? You'd be surprised how many people are curious. Like, yeah, I think I could give that a little bit of a experiment. Go ahead and just taste the rainbow. And so, there's a lot of that going on, right? There's a lot of lesbians out there who aren't lesbians, but somehow they're in lesbian relationships, and they'll tell their friends, I'm not lesbian. They're different. They're special. I don't know. But they're in a lesbian relationship. And then they keep it on the DL, and they're like, when they're talking to friends, they don't really want anyone to know that they're, kind of like, oh, I'm just kind of like coming to America, I'm just soaking my royal oats, just investigating and just seeing what's out there. I just, little self-discovery, if you will. So, I imagine Troy being in a similar situation where, there's probably some guy, some hot dude. And this probably scenario in this video is freaking Ross, the Sabrina dude, freaking like looking all hot and stuff. And then, Troy's like, yeah, I was thinking maybe we could, Mikasa Sukasa, and then he's all like, it's not really my thing. I've never done that before, but I could be open to maybe a little experimentation, if you will. I don't know. Keep it on the DL though. I don't want to be telling nobody about it, but yeah, we could give it a shot. Let's see where it ends up. Some people are open like that. Some people, inquiring minds, want to know, right? So, anyways, I think maybe the story started out that way, and then that person's like, look, you know what? It's not really for me. I don't think that's going to work for me. I'd rather go back to being girls or something like that, right? So next thing you know, Troy's like, what? Why? Come on. What do you need? I could be one of your homies. I could be one of your girls. I'll be whatever you need. You know what I mean? And what we find is, again, speaking from experience, because I've been there, is that we lose ourselves in relationships, or at least relationships that we want to have, where we are suddenly, attempting to be the cool homie or the, one of the girls like in this video, or, we're, changing who we are. And I've been there. I've been in a relationship where, I even stupidly remember asking this person, it's like, You know, what would you prefer? How would you prefer me to be? What would make you happy? You know, like, I would do whatever you want. I'll be whoever you want, basically, to make you happy. I've been there. I've experienced it. I've done it. We all have our journey, right? We make some bad decisions in life. You know, we all, you know, when it comes to love, we tend to freaking, do some things. And I remember, you know, I was attempting to, like, become whatever I felt was their perfect picture of the person that they would be willing to then spend their life with, right? And that is really not the best way to live your life, because ultimately what we all want, whether you are gay, whether you're lesbian, whether you're straight, whether you're undecided, whether you're polyamorous or whatever, all these different things that they've come up with now, like, no matter who you are, what we ultimately want more than anything else is for the person that we are with to love us and accept us for who we are. And that's where the sadness in this video comes, because here we have a situation where Troy is basically so desperately wanting to be with this person that he's like willing to just be like, look, at the end of the day, I'll be whatever you want me to be. I'll be your homie. I'll be one of the girls. If you get desperate, just call me. Like, you know, I just want you so badly. Like, I don't care. I'll wait 5 million years, that kind of situation, you know. And that's not the best way to approach any relationship, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, you want someone to look into your eyes, and when they're looking at you, you know that they love you for you. And it's not them wanting you to fake who you are, pretend to be someone else. You to go through the motions of being what that person thinks is the ideal person for them, as opposed to you being the best version of yourself. And that's really important, man. And that's why you look at the pain and the sadness in Troy's eyes in this video, and you can really kind of feel that, like, you know, it's a painful way to unfortunately have to experience a relationship where, you know, you feel like, well, this is the only way I can be with this person, is I'm gonna have to change to be, you know, more in line with what they're into so that I can be with them. It's a sad way to have to go through a relationship. That any relationship like that is doomed, right? You're not going to make it. You know, my experience in that situation when I was with, you know, this particular person, and I, you know, was attempting to be just whatever. Like, I was at the point in this relationship where if it was a Tuesday and they said, I want you to be more like this way, on Tuesday, that's how I'm being. And then on Wednesday, if they changed them, I said, nah, you know, better yet, I think I want you more like this. On Wednesday, that's what I was doing. So, yeah, that's not the formula for a relationship that is going to experience longevity at all. Because eventually, you can get tired of, you know, being in a relationship where someone is just, they're not looking at you, they're looking more like kind of through you, and they're not seeing you for who you really are. They're not appreciating you for who you really are. They're just looking at what you have presented that they want to see. So they're not really seeing you, they're just seeing the persona you've created to appease their freaking whatever it is that they're into. You know what I mean? And that's really sad that Troy had to feel that way in this song. So, you know, as beautiful and amazing this song is, you got to look at the other side of this song here. And I love songs like that. I love songs where, again, you guys have heard me say this, I love songs that are more than just bubblegum. I love songs that actually have something to say. I love songs that are based on real feelings, real factual, actual, you know, thought-provoking, real deep, insightful feelings, right? Songs that you can, you know, put out there into the world and others can find relatable. You know, I instantly from this song felt a connection to it. I feel that because I've experienced it, I've gone through it, where, you know, I'll be whatever you want me to be, basically. You know, you just tell me. I'll do anything, right? And I remember actually in another relationship, I think this might have been my very first relationship I ever had. And I was surprised when they didn't want to be with me anymore. I was shocked because I've always thought I'm pretty dope, right? Like, what's going on? Why not me? Why do you want this other person? Like, I mean, I've got it going on. What's going on here? You know, and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't work it out. And it was just really, really such a painful eye-opener, that first relationship, because it's like, geez, man, like, you know, I'm sitting here, and again, I think your first relationship is always the hardest, right? Because you're just, you know, finally figuring this, you know, out, this whole love thing, and you're just like, whoa, this is amazing, this is the best thing since apple pie, and you don't want it to end. You're just like, this is your first time. Meanwhile, that person I was with at that time, they were super experienced, you know, they had been through lots of relationships, so I was just like, why? Please don't. Like, don't go. It was really sad. Actually, now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, now who's sad? Troy, me and you, both sad now. It's crazy. That's the thing about music, though. Music has the ability to, you know, be relatable and to help us to, you know, find comfort a lot of times, you know, to know that you're not alone. You're not the only one that's going through this stuff. You're not the only one that's experiencing this stuff. And it can help you get through what you're going through, seeing how someone else dealt with it. And just knowing that at the end of the day, and this is important for everyone to know, at the end of the day, you are beautiful just the way you are. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is. It doesn't matter your gender. It doesn't matter anything. I want you to look in the mirror. It doesn't matter your age, your race, your color, or anything. I want you to look in the mirror and know that you are beautiful just the way you are. First thing you need to know, and appreciate and understand and know that you're beautiful. You are special. You are absolutely worthy of being loved for you. And you should not have to change who you are just to be with someone else. Okay? Don't build your relationship on false foundations. Okay? Find someone who will appreciate you for who you are, that will love you for who you are, that isn't asking you to change to be something else to be with them. You know? And I've been, you know, if I really think about it, I've been probably more times than I hate to admit in those type of relationships where they had an idea of who they wanted me to be and how they wanted me to be. And, you know, if I wasn't that way, then they weren't going to really want to be there with me, right? And it's sad for anyone. So, you know, and I'm not going to go into more details of my own, because I could tell you a million stories. Maybe I'll make a live stream one day. It's just called the Heartbreak Stream. Yeah, because relationships, they can bring a lot of heartbreak. You know, they can bring joy, and they can bring beauty, and they can bring a bunch of amazing experiences through connection. They can also bring a lot of heartbreak through disconnection, because there's a huge disconnect when people are with you but not with you, right? They're with what they want, or the image or thought of how they want you to be, and not actually who you actually are. They don't even take the time to really want to get to know that other person, who you really are. They just want what they want. So yeah, back to just Troy, you know, mad props, mad kudos to Troy, because this song, the performance, came from a deep place, right? And, you know, that is beautiful. To be able to feel comfortable enough in your own skin to be like, you know what? I'm going to make this song, and I'm going to tell it like it is, and I'm going to just be true to myself. I'm going to be my authentic self. I'm going to speak my truth. And those who ride with me are going to ride with me regardless. And those who don't, they won't. And that's okay. You do you, boo boo, you do you. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do me, and I'm going to be true to who I am, and I'm going to tell my story, and I'm going to just let it out there. And that's how everyone should be. Everyone should be fearless and be able to feel like it's okay to be you. Unapologetically so. Just be you. Be your authentic self. Be true to who you are, and don't give an F about anyone else and what they think about it. If they don't like it, there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Bye. 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 That should be a song. Bye, bye, bye. Anyways, whatever. So, amazing song. Absolutely love it. Just definitely going on my playlist. Definitely going to listen to this again after this video. Probably 5, 10, maybe 20 times. I just want to really listen to the lyrics again. I want to listen to the songwriting. I want to listen to the melody. I want to listen to Troy's vocals. Troy's got an amazing tonality, amazing voice. I just want to listen to everything. The layers, there's a lot of good instruments, a lot of good synths, a lot of good sounds. It's just a vibe, man. This song is definitely a vibe. One of my favorite songs that I've reacted to. So I'm excited. I love this. I love when you find a really good gem, another good song. Also want to watch the video again because it's just a beautiful video, man. Like, Troy's hot as facts, and also everyone else in the video. They've just found all the hot people. And like I said, it's like a freaking billboard of hotness. So, but yeah, I like it. Bravo. 10 out of 10. Freaking perfect video. So anyways, I enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed too. And guys, I think we should do more Troy. I think we should just go and find other Troy songs, because if this one's that hot and just absolutely incredible, what other songs does Troy have out there? And what other stories is Troy wanting to tell? Like, I'm interested to see what else Troy's got to say. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Subscribe and share your stories. Let's use this as an opportunity for everyone to share your own stories. Have you been in a similar experience? Have you found yourself having to fake it just to be with someone? You know what I mean? Just to appease them. Have you found yourself wanting to be whatever that other person wanted, just so that you could, feel loved and feel like, happiness, or whatever it is that is your, thoughts on happiness, or what that is? Let me know. Doesn't matter if you're straight, doesn't matter if you're gay, doesn't matter if you're undecided. Share your stories. And then I'll do a follow-up video where we talk about it. We'll talk about your comments, and we'll go through it all, and we'll make it to a little podcast. It'll be fun. We all can do a little healing. Everyone can get better. I can, maybe, do a little Oprah for you guys. Be like, you gotta just... I know I could do that. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. You get a heartbroken. We don't want that. You don't get heartbreak. And you get some loving. But ultimately, in conclusion, you just need to get yourself some self-love. Love yourself enough to really be like, nah. Love me the way I am, or don't love me at all. Bye. Alright, that's enough of that. I'll keep rambling. I'll keep going. I could keep talking. Y'all know. So anyway, subscribe. Give me a like. Give me a something. I don't know. Show me some love. And as always, remember to enjoy the fullest. Keep it off tap. If you want to do a reaction request, links in the description. I'm out.
We gotta get out of here! I'll catch you guys later for another vlog!